Hurricane Helene, a Category 4 storm, slammed into the southeastern United States with unprecedented force, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. The hurricane first made landfall in Florida, where it unleashed its full fury, bringing with it high winds, torrential rainfall, and a dangerous storm surge. Coastal communities faced the brunt of the storm's fury, with many areas completely unrecognizable. Homes were reduced to rubble, businesses were destroyed, leaving countless people without their livelihoods. The storm then churned its way northward, impacting states like Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina, spreading its path of destruction. As Helene moved inland, its strong winds toppled trees and power lines, causing widespread power outages and blocking critical roads. Millions were left in the dark, struggling to cope with the aftermath. Emergency services worked tirelessly to restore power and provide aid. The heavy rainfall led to catastrophic flooding, inundating homes and businesses, and turning streets into rivers. Rivers and streams overflowed their banks, turning once familiar landscapes into raging torrents, making rescue operations extremely challenging. The storm's impact was widespread and devastating, affecting millions of lives. The full extent of the damage caused by Hurricane Helene is still being assessed, with teams working around the clock. Early estimates suggest billions of dollars in property damage, a staggering figure that continues to rise. The human cost, however, is immeasurable, with communities coming together to support one another. The storm has claimed the lives of over 100 people, leaving countless families grieving the loss of loved ones and a region forever changed. Amidst the wreckage and despair, stories of survival and loss emerged, painting a poignant picture of the human impact of Hurricane Helene. The devastation was widespread, affecting countless lives and leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. In a small coastal town in Florida, a young family huddled together in their bathroom as the storm raged outside. The wind howled like a relentless beast, shaking the very foundations of their home. The roof was ripped off, exposing them to the elements. Rain poured in, and debris flew around them, but they clung to each other, hoping for the storm to pass. Miraculously, they survived, but their home was destroyed. The place they once felt safe was now a pile of rubble, a stark reminder of nature's fury.
We were so scared. The wind was howling, and then suddenly, the roof was gone. It felt like the world was ending. We held each other tight, just praying we'd make it through. Every second felt like an eternity, but we found strength in our unity.
A group of elderly residents at a nursing home in Georgia had to be evacuated as floodwaters rose rapidly. The staff worked tirelessly to ensure everyone was safe. Many were separated from their families and faced an uncertain future. The chaos of the evacuation left many in distress, unsure of what lay ahead. One woman, clutching a faded photograph of her late husband, wept as she described the terror of the evacuation. Her tears told a story of love and loss, of memories that the storm could not wash away. A young couple in South Carolina lost their home and all their possessions. The dreams they had built together were now buried under the debris. They had just returned from their honeymoon and were starting their lives together. The joy of their new beginning was overshadowed by the devastation. Now they are left with nothing but the clothes on their backs and the love they share. Their resilience and hope are a testament to the human spirit's ability to endure and rebuild. As the storm subsided, first responders and emergency crews worked tirelessly to reach those in need, battling against the clock to save lives and provide essential aid. Firefighters, police officers, and paramedics risked their own lives to save others, showing incredible bravery and dedication in the face of overwhelming odds. They braved treacherous conditions and navigated debris-strewn roads, often working through the night without rest. The National Guard was deployed to assist with search and rescue efforts and provide aid to those affected by the storm. Stories of heroism emerged, highlighting the resilience and strength of the human spirit. A group of firefighters in North Carolina formed a human chain to rescue a family trapped on the roof of their flooded home, showcasing the power of teamwork and determination. A paramedic in Georgia performed CPR on an elderly man for over an hour, ultimately saving his life, demonstrating unwavering commitment and skill. These acts of courage and selflessness provided a glimmer of hope in the midst of the devastation, reminding us all of the extraordinary capacity for kindness and bravery in times of crisis. Communication breakdown, isolation, and uncertainty. The widespread power outages caused by Hurricane Helene led to a communication breakdown, leaving many feeling isolated and uncertain. Cell phone service was disrupted, making it difficult for people to connect with loved ones and seek help. The lack of electricity also meant that many were unable to charge their phones or access the internet, further isolating them from the outside world.
Families were left wondering about the fate of their loved ones, unable to reach them or receive updates. The uncertainty and lack of information added to the stress and anxiety of the situation.
Emergency responders struggled to coordinate efforts and disseminate information, hampered by the communication challenges. Rebuilding lives, rebuilding communities. In the wake of Hurricane Helene, communities began the long and arduous process of rebuilding. Neighbors helped neighbors, offering food, water, and shelter to those who had lost everything. Volunteers from across the country flocked to the affected areas, providing much-needed assistance. The spirit of resilience and community was evident in the face of adversity. People came together to support one another, sharing stories of loss and hope. The outpouring of compassion and generosity provided a source of strength and comfort during a difficult time. The long road to recovery. A collective effort. The road to recovery from Hurricane Helene will be long and challenging. The physical damage to homes, businesses, and infrastructure is extensive. The emotional toll on those who have lost loved ones, homes, and livelihoods is immeasurable.
The recovery process will require a collective effort from government agencies, relief organizations, and individuals. Financial assistance will be crucial to help families rebuild their lives and communities.
The support of volunteers will be essential in the months and years to come.
How you can help. Answering the call. In the aftermath of Hurricane Helene, there are many ways to help those affected by the storm. Financial donations to reputable relief organizations are urgently needed. These donations will provide food, water, shelter, and other essential supplies to those in need. Volunteering time and skills is another valuable way to contribute to the recovery effort. Relief organizations are seeking volunteers to assist with a variety of tasks, such as debris cleanup, food distribution, and providing emotional support. Every contribution, no matter how small, can make a difference in the lives of those affected by Hurricane Helene.